Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this video is to the next of the CLO 1.1, which is the CLO 1.2, to explain about the open journal flow, and I choose the chapter of the steady uniform flow and steady non-uniform flow. And for the steady uniform flow, it means the flow condition such as the velocity, pressure, and discharge do not change with the time, and the velocity of the fluids remains constant at every cross-section of the flow. It means that the flow properties like the velocity, depth, and other do not vary along the length of the channel or the pipe. For the example is the water flowing steadily and uniformly in a straight and constant cross-section pipe without any change in velocity. For the example, when the flow is flowing, the water or the fluid is flowing steadily and uniformly in a straight and constant cross-section pipe without any change in velocity, and the velocity is constant. And this is the definition of the steady uniform flow. At the steady uniform flow, the energy line, the water surface, and the channel bottom are all parallel. That is, their slope are all equal. It means SO equal with SW equal with SF equal with I. This is the energy line, water surface, and bottom all parallel. That is, their slope are all equal. SO equal with SW equal with SF equal with I. This is in steady uniform flow. And for the steady non-uniform flow, it means the flow condition changes with the time, but the velocity of the fluid varies at different cross-sections along the line of the flow. In other words, there are changes in velocity or other flow properties as the fluid moves through the channel or the pipe. For the example is water flowing in the river. Water is flowing in the river. This is the river, where the cross-sectional area at the slope of the river bed changes. The river bed is here, like this river bed, leading to variation in velocity along the river's length. Variation of the velocity. So the velocity in the river's length is in here is different. In here is different. This one at this point and at this point is different velocity. Or at this point also different the velocity. Maybe in here velocity the number is maybe or example how velocity is 7 and here is velocity is maybe can 20 or 25 or 26 or I don't know. So at different point different velocity also. That is the steady non-uniform flow. And in steady non-uniform flow there are three fundamental things. The first one is called ES or specific energy. Specific energy, it means specific energy in a channel section is defined as the energy per pound of water at any section of a channel measured with respect to the channel bottom. And the second is critical depth. depth, or it also known as Hg. Critical depth is the depth at which the specific energy is minimum is called the critical depth, and the flow is called a critical flow. And the last one is specific force, or Fs. Specific force. The specific force is the summary of force per unit weight of water. The function consists of two terms. The first is the momentum of flow passing through the channel section per unit weight of water, and the second is the force per unit weight of the water. That is called the specific force. So maybe this is what I can explain to do the assignment for the remedial for CLO 1.2. If there are many wrongs, I say sorry, and I close this video by resetting alhamdulillah, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.